According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually rain in the desert on occasion. And when it does, it's always a lot heavier than this.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even with that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig—
Really? That quickly? You really—
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Anemo God Barbatos, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once— Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I—
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not—
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and it's just too late.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended— Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Arch— Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all— We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it—
Look alive!
Oh, so sorry.
Gloves off! Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection. Huh. Do you know of Stormterror's lair? Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient, as it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able— I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of Hilichurls. It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Stormterror.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct—
No. When there are no other options left, it is my response. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly—
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean—
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our real trump card?
The Traveler?
Well, you could say that. You're dumb, but you have a much more precious forte. The impurities and the tears, and the curse that bind— Which means—
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy that— You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off? She'll be—
Hey. Nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the Abyss and a dragon! No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Let's get it on! Ha!
Dodge this!
La 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 la. I'll protect us.
Freeze! Cool it! Ha! Ha! Fascinating.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait. What is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare your...
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any Hilichurl camps in the vicinity of Stormterror's lair.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Freeze!
Let's get it on!
Dodge this! Ha! Ha!
The Hilichurls usually do not venture into areas with... It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able... presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened. You're not entirely used.
This is it. We are now entering Stormterror's... Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Looks like this is the front gate to Stormterror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of the...
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Get back!
Let's dance. Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
We can't advance any further. The ruin...
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Mondstadt is a city without a rule. It was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a...
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should...
We should be close to completing the ceremony for... Let's put the last part back and see.
call dibs.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lake?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do. Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle!
Buckle up! Hi!
Cool it! Huh.
I'll protect us.
Cha! Ha!
Freeze! What's the hurry?
seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Oh, so sorry.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
Freeze!
Let's get it on! You're dead meat!
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people.
I have loved that song since I was... How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D-Luke accompanied us to the... despite only being an accidentally a bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only...
As for Master Jean, responsibility. What about the tone-deaf?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell... She really is a child. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the... and its citizens enjoy the most freedom of... I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt... No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt... And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect... He has the right and freedom to choose...
Venti?
Well then, Traveler. May the thousands of years of wit... Just like the last time, I shall channel...
Oh, no wonder you said...
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! getting away. But I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure Anemo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Here we go! Let's play! Yeah, now is our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck! Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fridges will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck! Yeah! Yeah! Tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Anemo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Stormterror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Stormterror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight?
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us... I wonder if I'll ever get an That doesn't come into it. You guys just... When I brought you into the city that day, I was just...
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work.
Aftermath? Here?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made... Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by...
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers when we...
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making... Me too. But I have a strange feeling that Hilichurls aren't usually capable of coordinating. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilichurls?
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to... I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roasting. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's...
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate... Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right...
Here we crisis. Take Adventurers Guild. Fine, roll up, youngsters. What? The Stormterror threat is resolved. Stormterror.
Long live the hero. Many trade routes have closed. I cannot... I hope they get the trade routes back up in...
So Stormterror, every cloud has a silver lining. For that, as long as we have the Knights of Favonius...
Greetings. May I take...
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate... so you do feel something to bask in...
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated
Nonsense. I speak from the heart, just looking for a quiet...
While all the other knights are working...
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know.
So what you thinking about?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt. If you were the Abyss Order, would you to get to the bottom of it? I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Stormterror's lair. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so I approached through various means. I managed to gather some... The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain... There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for the... Now, I'm sorry to cut... I think she's still angry with me for my app...
1 minute I see Kaeya, the next... I agree. But let's forget about it. Hi, Sarah. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Oh, which should I choose?
So, now the Stormterror threat is...
Paimon thinks it...
Huh, really? Hey, don't feel down. That's the All right, now let's eat before...
That was good!
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's...
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy...
May the Anemo Archon protect. I'm not really in a position to speak but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of... Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully.
Now the Fatui have no choice, but they must be annoyed that things didn't... This time, they even lost their best excuse to... Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing.
Sounds like quite the story. We cannot ask you to keep defending...
Did...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect...
The
Holy Liar! Lord Barbatos! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this... Holy Liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake! I wouldn't say he's alright. I found you lying unconscious outside. That bard awakened first, but this is the first time I've encountered such a patient.
He left? Already?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean...
Paimon remembers Venti. It's probably due to the connection, but...
The wind amongst the branches is good. I I said the exact same. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these in truth. Every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood.
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard.
That's because this is a secret that only... Instead, each Archon has a... It's just a glowing glass ball I carry.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The 7 don't always get along well. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened but we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, you should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, he only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for...
Even so, it sounds like he works much...
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yup, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must... The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa. The destination is not everything. Great. So, that's that for the Anemo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. Well then, best be off.